Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into a really fascinating dilemma happening right now over in the industrial automation space. We're looking at Cognex, ticker symbol CGNX, and our goal? We want to figure out if this company is actually a viable long-term investment. To do that, we're going to unpack their absolutely incredible AI transformation and weigh it against their current, frankly, rather steep market price. It's that classic investor's conundrum, right? What exactly happens when a stellar business is priced for absolute perfection? Let's find out.
So here is our roadmap. We'll kick things off with the business fundamentals and AI market trends, scrutinize their financial health, and then finally evaluate both the intrinsic value and the Elliott wave technicals.
All right, part one, the AI vision business. Let's look at what Cognex actually does and why it's so incredibly critical to modern manufacturing. At its core, Cognex literally provides the eyes of the factory. We're talking about highly advanced vision systems, sensors, and barcode readers that replace human eyes to detect defects, guide robots, trace product batches, all with extreme precision. But here's the real game changer. They've recently rolled out this AI-driven platform called OneVision alongside new hardware like the Insight 3900 and 6900. Management is brilliantly using this software ecosystem to turn what used to be one-off hardware purchases into super sticky, long-term relationships. They are drastically reducing deployment times. Just to give you an idea, in one case, a seal inspection application that used to take a whole year to develop, it was completed in a single day using OneVision. That is massive.
And honestly, that perfectly illustrates their multi-layered moat. Industrial customers don't just buy vision systems on a whim, It's not a consumer gadget. Cognex has 40 years of deep industry expertise and over 1,400 patents under its belt. They consistently pour about 14% of their revenue right back into R&D. Add to that highly technical, direct sales force that builds really deep relationships right on the factory floor. Once a Cognex system is integrated, the cost of trial and error to switch to a competitor is just way too high for a factory manager to risk. It builds immense customer loyalty.
Moving on to part two, navigating AI market trends. Let's zoom out a bit and look at the macro picture driving this business model.
The crucial takeaway here is that this isn't some short-term fad. The entire industrial automation sector is in the middle of a massive structural shift. Factories are moving away from simple, rigid, rule-based operations and shifting toward adaptive, learning, and decision-making AI capabilities. Basically, machines now have to understand and act rather than just act like a glorified calculator. This whole shift is being fueled by decade-long megatrends like Industry 4.0, manufacturing reshoring, and an explosion in demand for precision manufacturing.
Now, check this out. A massive 24% year-over-year revenue jump in the first quarter of 2026. This proves their AI transformation is already hitting the bottom line in a big way. Management has this highly ambitious goal to double their customer base from 30,000 to 60,000 within 5 years. So seeing a sudden 24% jump in quarterly revenue, especially when they historically hovered around mid to high single-digit growth, shows that these new AI product cycles are resonating deeply with the market right now.
Part 3, management and financial health. Because, let's face it, a great market trend is nothing without great execution. Let's see how CEO Matt Moschner and his team are steering the ship. Now, Moschner has only been in the CEO seat for about a year, but the management team is moving with absolute urgency. They are treating capital like it's shareholders' money, which we love to see. They successfully hit their target of $35 to $40 million in annualized operating expense savings. That means expenses are growing much slower than revenue, which is literally the perfect recipe for margin expansion. They also cleaned up their portfolio by fully divesting their Japanese trading business, and to top it all off, they aggressively returned capital to shareholders, dropping $151 million on stock buybacks in 2025 and even raising their dividend. And get this, they are doing all of this while sitting on a staggering $622 million in cash and investments, with absolutely zero long-term debt. Zero. In an era full of economic uncertainty, having a debt-free balance sheet with that kind of cash pile is an incredibly valuable, rare asset. For your portfolio, it means a significant reduction in the existential risk of the company itself.
Add to that a gross margin of roughly 71%, and you're looking at a true financial fortress. Back in 2025, they generated a massive $237 million in free cash flow. That is a staggering free cash flow conversion rate. It tells us their reported profits aren't just accounting magic, they are translating into real, tangible cash in the bank. Which brings us to part 4, analyzing intrinsic value. This is where we need to pause and ask a really tough question.
Does a flawless balance sheet and a great business model justify absolutely any price? Well, when we weigh their intrinsic value against the current price, we find a glaring negative margin of safety. If we run a discounted cash flow model using neutral to highly optimistic assumptions, even if we generously factor in 12 to 15% annual growth rates, the intrinsic value of the stock lands somewhere between $35 and $55 per share. But the current market price? As of this analysis, it's hovering between $68 and $71. That means the stock is trading more than 20% above even the most aggressive intrinsic valuations. So to justify this current valuation, investors are basically betting that Cognex's incredible AI growth is going to sustain far above historical levels without any hiccups whatsoever. It's essentially paying Ferrari prices and just praying it never gets a flat tire. You are not buying an undervalued stock here. You are paying a hefty premium for exceptionally high future expectations. With a free cash flow yield sitting at a measly 2%, you really have to believe that their margin expansions and customer growth targets will execute perfectly for years to come.
Finally, Part 5. Elliott Wave Analysis. When the fundamentals are urging caution like this, we have to look at what the broader market is doing technically.
This chart gives us a real-time look at market psychology. Notice how the technical momentum suggests the stock might be transitioning out of a Wave 4 consolidation phase and gearing up for a final impulsive Wave 5. If this pattern actually holds up and breaks out, technical projections give us a target range for Wave 5 all the way up to the $95 to $100 mark, stretching into early 2027.
But let's break down this price action a bit more. Notice how that Wave 4 pullback was actually quite mild. It only dropped about 10 points from the Wave 3 top, so it was a pretty shallow 29% retracement. Because that correction wasn't very strong, we still need definitive price action and expanding volume to confirm that the next big leg up, Wave 5, has actually started. Honestly, until it breaks above that previous high of around $72 with some real conviction, this could easily turn into a complex, drawn-out sideways consolidation.
And here's a major technical warning sign you absolutely have to monitor. RSI, or Relative Strength Index Divergence. During that massive Wave 3 run, the RSI peaked near 80. If the stock pushes higher into Wave 5, but the RSI peaks noticeably lower than it did in Wave 3, that creates a bearish divergence. Essentially, it tells us the price is going up, but the underlying momentum is exhausted. If momentum doesn't confirm the next price breakout, a larger, much deeper correction could be right around the corner.
So, synthesizing the stellar fundamentals with this stretched valuation and technical setup, what's the play? Well, the most prudent action is to put this stock firmly on your watch list. As a smart investor, you want to wait patiently for a 30 to 50% pullback to bring the price back down to reality, much closer to its intrinsic value. And while you wait, carefully monitor their execution. Are they actually tracking toward that 60,000 customer goal? Are operating margins continuing to expand? Is the market still devouring their new AI product lines?
I'm going to leave you with this final thought to ponder as you build your own investment strategy around the booming AI manufacturing space. Cognex is undeniably a phenomenal business. They are leading a critical industrial revolution, but patience might just be your most profitable asset here. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep a close eye on those charts.